Who do you live with?
My mom, my dad, and my brother.
Are you worried about any of them?
Oh yeah, all the time. My dad has diabetes. He's the one that's more at risk. If anything was to happen to my dad, I will not be okay.
Let's see how that looks. How's that?
Adjust the camera a little bit so you're perfectly in the center.
Okay.
Right now, there's a little more space on your left.
How about that?
Yeah, that's great. I think you're ready. Sum up what family means to you in one word.
Ooh. Home.
Support.
Grounding.
Life. My family is my life.
Everything. For me, family is the fuel to the flame, so to speak. They're what keeps me going.
Family.
I think of collective. I find that, especially in the American culture, it's a lot about living for yourself and taking care of yourself. But I think right now, more than ever, people are learning the importance of helping each other out.
What scares you the most about COVID-19 in relation to family?
Because I've been exposed so many times. I walk into positive rooms every single day. I feel like that's the scariest thing because I would feel so guilty if I spread it to someone unknowingly.
I don't know the next time I will see my parents because they're recommending to people stay away from people if you think you were exposed for 2 weeks. And that 2 weeks restarts for me every single day I go to work.
The fact that this virus is deathly, that's what's scary. And not knowing if one of my family's members is going to get it from me. So I think just coming home, not knowing if they're going to get this virus is scary.
Family.
Understanding.
Tell me more.
They are definitely very understanding of my situation, being a high risk and bringing something to a grandparent or to my parents.
Family.
Everything. When I lost my first grandpa, it meant everything to have everybody there. In a moment he passed, to be able to hug them and hold them. I just can't imagine, having to do that and be, miles and miles apart from your family, not be able to hold them.
Isolated. Because of the precautions that we need to take, a lot of these patients are coming in alone. And then having to go through this treatment alone, I can only imagine how much more scary that is.
Family.
If I was to choose one word, I would say longing. I miss them.
Even though my family's not here with me, they are just as responsible for my successes, and they definitely help shoulder the losses as well.
Family.
Worried. That's mostly, I'm worried about my elderly family.
Worried. I think about my grandma, and she lives in Pakistan, and she lives alone, and I worry because there are people who visit her all the time and they're not really practicing some social distancing there, which terrifies me.
First word that comes to mind when I hear family is close. It's heartbreaking because I haven't been close to my family at all since this started. We have Sunday dinner every week for as long as I can remember, but now I don't even want to risk going near my grandparents.
How often do you see family?
Let's see, when's the last time? About a month and a half.
Going on 2 months.
It's been 3 months since I've seen my family.
When do you think you get to see them again?
I don't know. The circumstances under which I would see them again would be a family emergency because I just don't want to risk spreading this any farther than it's already been spreading.
Who do you live with?
Well, I live with my mom, my dad, and my brother.
Are you worried about any of them?
Oh yeah, all the time. My dad has diabetes. He's the one that's more at risk. My immediate family is so tight and we're so solid. And if anything was to happen to my dad, I will not be okay.
Everybody is just humbled by the fact that this virus does not discriminate. We're seeing cases where people who don't fit the bill of who you would expect to die of a respiratory illness, who are dying. It means that I really am trying my best to communicate with as many of my loved ones as possible. I don't want to look back one day and say, I missed that opportunity to tell someone how much they meant to me or put that extra effort in to reach out to somebody I care about.